Tactical Games, episode 12, I think. Not sure though.
At that moment, the ship serendipitously creaks beneath you, almost like it is acknowledging your observation. Searing pain races up your arm. The ship senses you. It's angry. The pain intensifies. It's spreading. The figurehead looms ahead, continuing its silent watch over the...
Don't touch
That's
that
because it's a
figurehead.
disc.
Not one finger.
Wait, does that mean I can make a world and it won't show up on your system?
Yeah.
Oh.
I would not advise. The ship won't sail.
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby.
That's Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him, without warning. Nothing. The ship is live wood, that much is clear. But I couldn't...
She sighs.
I know. Just be careful.
Her eyes flick over to the smouldering ashes once.
Thank you. We were held
The figurehead looms ahead, continuing its searing pain races up your arm. The pain in your arm subsides to a dull tingle. The scales on your hand are scorched. Searing pain races. The pain in your arm subsides. The figurehead looms ahead. Searing pain races up. The pain in your arm subsides to...
Pray that they may find rest.
There must be something around here. Something we're missing.
I ought to chain you up like your lot did to me.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
Enough!
The Seeker flexes her arms stiffly. Her joints audibly...
I owe you, Godwoken. Without your help, I'd likely still...
She nods her thanks, and immediately...
Good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out. All right then, just... I'll keep an eye on the red until the cage is locked again.
A young Magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She leans over. She notices you observing her. She straightens...
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. So stow your questions, lizard. Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
The Magister falls silent. There's a shift in the Magister's
I'm a good Magister, loyal. But Dallas, something about her has changed. She's toying with dark magic. But she had this old book of hymns and Get away from him, sorcerer. That... All right.
Bishop Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half. A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oiled rope. The gem sits heavily in your pouch. Bruises swell beneath his eyes, and a shallow gash zigzags from his right ear down to his beardless cheek. Unconscious, he looks more boy than bishop. Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neatly over his abdomen. They rise.
The bell can't be unrung.
The Magister leans in.
If you ever find yourself face to face with Magisters, you tell them I was tortured. I didn't betray the cause, not until I was near death.
You spoke, didn't you? Ha! I knew you would eventually.
I'm 99% sure the way to activate the dragon thing is to get in here, and then there's like a book in here
The
that
door
you
is
can
still
use to get
unmarked,
in.
though the memory of the face and its six-sided, the anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you, and a shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door. It seems to breathe. All of a sudden,
I am summoned. Speak the password. Yes, and yes.
Just one more
he clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap.
And there. Rescued at last, am I? To whom do I owe my thanks? I'm a prisoner, of course. Do you think I'd be sitting... That infernal Dallas woman left me trapped here, too weak to escape. It seems I'm in your debt. Dallas took a particular interest in me, and she kept me here to do her bidding. Until you took her flagship from right under her nose, it seems. Oh, yes. And she could be...
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is...
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my hands to do her bidding, and I've ruined the... Well, the situation is looking immeasurably better now. So why don't you tell me all about my valiant rescuers? To whom do I owe my thanks? You undersell yourself. The roster of those who stood up to the Magisters and lived it. I ought to continue what I'm doing here. Unless there was anything else. Dallas didn't tell me anything if she could avoid it. But I did overhear her practicing an ancient lizard dialect. That might ring a bell with you, might it? My thoughts exactly. Curious how Dallas would seek to learn such things, don't you think? Perhaps she left something behind to point to her intentions. Took it? No, no. I made it! Have you seen the kind of metal? As I said, the Magisters left me weakened. But this will help give me the strength to carry on my work. Despite what she did to me, I can't help but admire the woman a little. If you cross paths with her, be sure to break her. I doubt you will get another chance. Oh, cast spells, tinker with relics, meddle with the laws of nature. All the sorts of things power-hungry.
He clicks the gauntlet into place around his withered forearm.
But that damn contraption that she used on me seems to have fogged my memory. The rest is a blur. Trust me. Convenient is the last word I'd use to describe the experience. Pass me that copper wire there, would you?
An unseen force yanks the copper out of your grasp.
Butterfingers? I'm afraid I truly can't remember anything. Now, unless there's something else you want, I need to get back to my work. I'm doing my utmost to be civil to you, under rather trying circumstances. Why must you push me like this? Well, you're painting me into a corner here, friend. And I don't like to be cornered.
He's obviously hiding something. Best to put a stop to him now.
Unperturbed, he holds up his index finger in a one...
That's
Wait, I
hard
hope
way.
that doesn't mean that I'm gonna kill him. No, I made a mistake. Oops. Oh no, I don't want to kill him. Gosh dang it. Oh. There's a wall. Don't want to kill the friend. Oh, come on. Oh, didn't hit him. Okay, good. This is the difficulty menu choosing.
This is written in ancient lizard script. It appears to be a song.
Pray to you for my Seeker brethren.
The figurehead looms ahead. The deck beneath you groans and trembles, like the ship itself is awaking from a slumber. A deep sigh emerges, unmistakably the sound of a living being.
We have to put this island behind us.
You are not the witch. You sang the song. Now you must decide my fate. Are you to be my new master? Perhaps lizard blood does not truly run cold then. Thank you. But I cannot be free again. Not free. I am a vessel. You must be guided. Let me take you where I ask. I am here to serve in all ways.
The bow.
Once, I was an elf. I passed away and was reborn as an ancestor tree. But that time has passed. I saw that forest reduced to a dead place. Then I was taken away. My memories were lost, like the leaves from my branch.
The sails overhead billow outwards suddenly. The sun is blocked. Momentarily.
Magisters, they raised sacred elven lands and up they tore me apart. Of course. Wherever there is sea, I will endeavor to bring you. Consult with your companion.
She was dying to hear them. Well, what?
A slow, toothless smile.
To driftwood, then. It most certainly is. Forward.
With the sun on their backs and the wind in their sails, the God-woken watched Fort Joy shrink behind them. But their capture of the Lady Vengeance had not gone unnoticed.
And then I have to fight a whole lot of enemies. I really hope my murdering of absolutely everything is giving me enough XP for this to be a walk in the park, just like everything else.
I respect your mettle, sorcerers. You steal my ship, kill my bishop, and ally with demons.
We are.
Oh, also she has to kill all those people in the middle. So yeah, it probably doesn't matter that I got the 2 killed when they helped me.
I swear, mistress.
Very well. Goodbye. This is my ship. I won't see it taken from under my feet. You act.
Yes, mistress.
Oh, for the love of the... Listen up. We can't win this one, but I can get us to safety. Show us what you can do.
Godwoken.
I'll take care. Great, beautiful blaze.
Stop that elf! Her sorcery must be silenced.
I'm really hoping I can archery Dallas to death. And then like, that would be a really good thing. Probably won't matter though. Gosh dang it. They know that he's an undead, so they heal him. But why are they allowed to know that? It's not fair. Oh, the path is interrupted.
like lava. I can't contain it for long.
You will not take me again.
Good. Hey, that should have been an attack of opportunity.
Rend me or die. If these rats kill me, we're all...
Oh god, he's about to die.
Focus! Stop her sorcery!
Don't stop. It's working.
I really don't want him to die. He's most of my damage output. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win no matter what at this point. there's only like one person and one enemy left or so. She said we can't win, but then I won. Wait, is that a red dot? Is that a red dot? Oh, it's gone now.
Silence the demon! She must be stopped!
Defend. Damn, I'm good.
With the help of the half-demon malady, the Godwoken escaped through the veil that separates life from death.
The smell grows, then suddenly vanishes.
Yeah, either the god, they've been tangled up by a tree, I think.
A faint creak.
Solstice. The gods. Are they dead? How can this be?
Cursed tendrils tighten around Solstice. Her As the cursed tendrils slacken, Solstice. Wheezes become a hum. Your whispered blessing slithers up the tree, cutting the heavy, dark
A champion I called. My champion. Together we gazed into the black. We turned our backs to it. We turned. You have come. My chosen. It is not too late. Not yet. But almost. Yes. And while we quibbled, an enemy greater than any one of us stole in like a thief in the night. But here you are, my chosen. I saw it as I drifted here. At the I saw Rivalon. But there was no Rivalon. There were no people, no ancient empire. I grow cold now, even thinking about it. It was not a dream, Godwoken. It was a vision of the void. And it... Yes, my chosen. Soon the severed will be nothing but morsels in the maws of the void. Unless you do as I... You have already set loose some of the powers locked within you. You cannot stop. Until you... You cannot stop. Like Lucian, you will be called to unite the powers of the Seven against the Void.
She opens her mouth to respond, but stops dead.
You must fire and ice, death and skulls. Go!
White-hot cold pierces your heart like a blade. You are frozen.
Wait, what? I teleported back? No!
What's happening?
She jolts awake with a gasp.
My child, blessings be that you are here. Blessings be that they did not give you too.
The forces of the void. They are. Please step carefully, child. Trust neither king nor pauper. We may only trust in each other, and I do trust in you. That is why I chose you.
She pauses, looks over her shoulder and sees the others hanging.
My brother. This is perfect. Just so. If we hurry, perhaps we can steal victory before they can cause. These misguided fools would sacrifice this world to the very forces that saw us strung up like so much fruit. No, we are the only hope to save this world. You and I. It begins within. You use but a fraction of your tremendous power. You must accept.
Once Lucian the Divine united the powers of the Seven against the Void. He led the people of Rivellon to glory. Now, my child, you will do the same. But unlike Lucian was weak. Lucian was mortal. A Godwoken must become divine. And if we are to have a future, that Godwoken must be you. So go, my champ.
She starts to...
No, I see it. Fly, my child.
White hot cold pierces your heart like a blade. The same troubled look is visible on each face. You've seen the gods beaten and defied, strung up as a warning.
If the Void truly is causing all of this, then it seems to be growing more powerful. We have to get out of here and find answers.
I always thought that the Void was just pure destruction and nothingness.
Where is everybody?
Hidden away somewhere. Safe from the storm, I hope.
Oh yeah, down one more stairs. They're like a bunch of ghosts. There's a bunch of ghosts. Right about there. There's a bunch of ghosts here, yeah.
The Red Prince's spirit stands...
Defeat. I have been impossible. Impossible. No. The Red Prince does... I will have my empire. I will have... I will not fade. She will set her...
Where have you been? I can't keep this up much longer. We need to go. There's no time. I can't hold... Brace yourself. A lot.
The chill of the Hall of Echoes clung to the Lady Vengeance as it returned to the shores of Reaper's Coast. The Godwoken were alive, but what of the gods?
Solid ground materializes beneath your feet. Your weight falls. As your eyes adjust, you realize you're still aboard the Lady Malady explodes in a fit of retching that racks her body. At last, she sneezes and expels a...
Let's not do that again anytime soon. Oh, don't start. It was all I could do to save a few of them. It's no mean feat bringing an entire ship full of unspent souls to the Hall of Echo. Managed all the interesting ones, though. You're welcome. I do hope you learned something useful on our little field trip. Desperate how? I see. So, your god seemed uncharacteristically frightened, told you the void was... Well then, it sounds like...
She inspects her feet.
Did they mention how you were meant to become the next divine? Oh, what confidence you inspire. Luckily for you, Mama Malady, we already know you can bless, but as far as I know, you can neither see... I may not know much about divinity, but I do know that any godwoken worth their salt will know how to perform all... You need to go see the Meister. As have I, but not in the ways a true godwoken can. Forget those ghastly little jars and wands. You ought to be able to see and speak to the spirits that wander our realm. And you ought to be able to extract the source they leave behind, too. All this just by your... When you're done, you'll be able to amass and unleash quantities of source so great the Lucian himself... I quite look forward to seeing it. She's got one of those things in Driftwood, you know, the building where people go and they do things inside of it. Home. Give me your map. There you are. You're at the beginning of a long journey, Godwoken. Now, I must be going, and so must you. Why, our faithful little sloop, of course. We can all ride together. Won't that shopping? Before you go, if I'm not back by the time you find out where our journey takes us next, you can call me back here. And in the unlikely case you don't manage to do whatever it is you'll need to do to become what you need to become, you could call me, but I would be grateful.
Why did that give me help?
Again? That's twice now you've saved my... And I think it's time to start repaying the favours. I could fetch some stuff you need, maybe. Ma always said I was a great runner. Sure thing. I'll start hunting that.
She's something. I question Siva's trust in her, but Malady's usefulness is self-evident. As Lucian said, you will be eternally gifted when you act in my name. I expect Malady has an answer to that. It seems she's got it all in hand. Paradise awaits. Not an actual paradise, of course. I don't think there's such a place in all of Rivellon. Paradise Downs. My parents still sow the soil there. And if the Order hadn't called me to its ranks, I'd still call their farm my home. I miss it. I miss them. They've been forever understanding of my duty. But I admit, I've been neglectful. I have some wrongs to right.
Speak to me if you're looking for hired help. I've got good fighters of every stripe. They know how to keep. So, what'll it be?
Oh, dang it. Wait, I think I can still do it.
I've spotted something.
They're like supposed to be geists or whatever they're called in here. Sorry about that. Okay, I thought there was better stuff down there as well. 1 second. Never mind. Yeah, actually, this is the end of the video too.